If you are considering a career in integrative medicine, come to see us at the University of East-West Medicine. The Master of Science in Traditional Chinese Medicine program is a comprehensive program designed to lead students to the level of knowledge and practical skill to become a successful independent healthcare provider. Located in the center of Silicon Valley, the world's leading technology center, the campus has a multicultural and bilingual study atmosphere with classes taught in Chinese and English. Holistic medicine, such as Chinese medicine, is growing in popularity. In fact, many of the leading hospitals in the US now employ full-time acupuncturists. Students will have many opportunities to connect with world-class Chinese medicine experts, not only on campus, but from all over the world.
At Harvard Business School, we have a unique approach to online learning.
Okay, I think we can start. Hi, everyone. Welcome to University of East-West Medicine Open House and the Admissions Info session. My name is Karina. I'm today's host. This meeting will be recorded. When you join the meeting, you're authorized to be recorded. If you don't agree, you can turn off your video. But we encourage you turn on your video so we can have more interaction for better communication. During the meeting, please turn off your microphone. And at the Q&A session, you can turn on your microphone and have questions. First of all, please sign in the registration form for today's open house. You can scan the QR code on the left, or you can click on the link. Suhi, can you please share the link in the chat? And I'm happy to announce that today we will waive the $60 application fee for all attendees. So if you want to apply today, you can apply now, so you don't need to pay an extra application fee. And let me introduce our team for this open house. Our president, Dr. Yingqiu Wang, the director of admission, Sharon Zhou, Harris, admissions Viviana, and we also have Suhi today. And Medical Center Director Jennifer Hu, Dean of Tai Chi Qigong Martial Arts Academy, Jeff Lin, Executive President of the World Federation of Integrative Medicine, Jack Fu, and me, Karina. Let me introduce a little bit of the University of East-West Medicine history. University of East-West Medicine is founded in 1997, but the groundwork started in 1990. And in 2000, the Master of Traditional Chinese Medicine degree was approved by California Acupuncture Board. And we also got a NCCAOM, ACAOM, and ACAOM accreditation. We also can issue I-20 for international students. Now let's introduce Dean of Aichi College, Jeff Lin, to give us a little introduction of the school.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jeff, Gongwusu Academy. And as you know that right now is a very good time to study Chinese medicine because the World Health Organization, WHO, officially confirmed from January 1st, 2022, traditional Chinese medicine is rapidly entering a new era of global health with the strength of mainstream medicine. And acupuncture treatment is covered by the medicine insurance. The insurance can not only reduce the patient's expenses, but also one of the important guarantees for the income of the punctualist. Many large hotels, hospitals, the United States already have acupuncture treatment, and the demand for acupuncture is increasing, and the employment opportunity are increasing. Right now, according to the agree. Okay. Now, why choose University of East-West Medicine? I think there are several benefits, and also UEWM, our university's strength. And let me share with you. UEWM offer the best both English and Chinese master degree program. And also we have the best California acupuncturist test pass rate. And this is very important because we help our students to pass the test. And it's very important because with that high pass rate, our students can become an acupuncturist and they can practice in their business. Also, UEWM is a well-established university for 23 years. And this is very important because we have a good history, a strong background in Chinese medicine offering. And also, our university offers the best teaching faculties and the best Chinese medicine courses. We have also the best clinic center, and that clinic center can offer Chinese medicine treatment and services, but also offer our students the practicing opportunities in our clinic center. So this is very important because not only the theory that our students can learn but also they got the medical practicing experience in the school. Also, we have the best program and committees that will help our graduate students in successfully acquire the job career and in committees, and we have so with this, I would like to pass the time uh, at the mission.
Okay, thank you for Jeff Lin. Give us a good presentation for the school. Now let's have a Clark, who is the Dean of MSTCM, to introduce more about the UEWM program, curriculum, and admissions requirements.
When you graduate from our school, you're also able to take the national certification exam. We also accept I-20 international students. So if you are international and you want to get your visa, you can talk to Sharon about that. She's very experienced with dealing with the international community. So this slide here shows, this is actually directly from the California Acupuncture Board's website showing all the schools that were represented in the acupuncture licensing exam for California during the time period of October 2018 until June of 2019. This is their most recent chart that they have. They update it annually, so most likely we'll see a new one this summer. So this is not just schools in California. Any student that comes from any school in the United States and applies for a California acupuncture license takes a test through this exam and is represented here. So you can see states, schools that are from outside of the state, as well as all of the California schools. And you can see here, if you look down towards the bottom, you can see that the University of East West Medicine had 64 students take it for the very first time in that time period, and we had a 94% pass rate, which is very high, especially for the number of students. You can see other schools that had 100% pass rate, for instance, like Stanton University. They only had one student, so it's not as easy to compare those numbers. If you look at other schools that had 50, 60, 70 students taking the exam, you look at like South Baylo University, they had an 86% pass rate. And then if you look at Emperor's College, they only had half as many students as us and a slightly better percentage rate. So you can see that we're comparable with many of the outstanding schools in California as well as the United States, and shows you which states have their own exam. The only state that has their own exam is California. You see the red states have no rules whatsoever in those states. There's no legislation in those areas. And then you can see that the ones in blue are all the states that either require the national exam for licensure or require certificate. When you take the exam, you don't automatically get certified. In order to stay certified, you have to renew your certification every 4 years, similar to the license. You have to pass a licensing exam. The states in the blue all use the national licensing exam or certification exam to apply for a license. Just like in California, we use the CALE, or the California Licensing Exam, California Acupuncture License Exam. And that will allow you to apply for a California license, but it does not guarantee you a California license. You still have to pass a criminal background check. So those of you that license acupuncturists in the United States as of 2018. And so there may be slightly more than that by now, or some people retire. So I don't have any more current information on that. But at that time, you could expect on average throughout the United States around $74,000 to $75,000 per year. Now you will not make that your first year out. Most likely it'll be slightly less than that. And if you were able to get into a prestigious job like working at Kaiser, you could even make up to $135,000 as a full-time acupuncturist. Now the average per hour rate is around $34, way more than any of these numbers. You can make $500,000 or more per year if you're really good at running a business. Now, acupuncture is becoming much more mainstream. You're seeing universities like Stanford and UCLA, Yale, and CSF. They're all starting to use acupuncture, especially in the training hospitals. And in California, like I was saying, we're considered primary care physicians or general practitioners. So what this means is that when we treat people, they do not have to go through a Western doctor or an MD in order to be recommended for acupuncture. They can come directly to our office and we can treat them without needing any previous doctor's appointments from outside of acupuncture. It also means that we can we can do insurance billing straight from our office. We can also even send them to get certain lab exams like urine and feces and blood exams. So acupuncture is becoming much more popular in the United States. 4 in 10 adults are starting to use alternative therapies. Acupuncture is considered one of the alternative therapies. And even recently, it's become, for low back pain, the Medicare is starting to. So at UEWM, we do offer a Master of Science in Traditional Chinese Medicine. We offer it in both Chinese and English. We offer non-degree opportunities for students that want to take classes, and you can learn it through either auditing or through a non-degree status, or you could do, once you graduate, you could do some continuing education units. If you're interested in the non-degree program, especially if you're having issues with passing the TOEFL or getting your English score high enough, then you can talk to Sharon about that. That is an option for people whose English is not as strong. Now, for those of you that have been to school in the United States or another English-speaking country, all you need is 2 years of college. And even if you've been to school outside the United States, you need your 2 years of college. It's either 60 semester units or 90 quarter units with a GPA of 2.0 that enables you to start the program. And then after 3 years, it takes a minimum of 3 years, and a maximum allowed time period for the program is 8 years. Once you finish the program, you're able to get your license, and then that entitles you to practice. You can work in a hospital, and you can even teach. And another year to 2 years will get you into a doctorate degree. So for those of you that are not aware, part of what Chinese medicine is, most everybody is familiar with the acupuncture part, but it also includes Chinese herbal medicine, Tui Na massage, cupping, gua sha, qigong, and tai chi, and there is a Western medical aspect to the training. So this page here shows you a good overview of what to expect in the course. Because we're on a schedule that allows for flexibility, and not every semester is exactly the same. So depending on when you start, will change which classes are available to you. So this is just an idea of what your schedule will look like, but it's not exactly what it will look like. So for instance, you might take 11 units your first semester, or you can take more. 12 units is considered full-time. So anything above 12 units is full-time. And if you look here, you'll also see some +1s or +6s. That's talking about the clinic hours. So there's a total of, if you look down at the bottom, you can see there's all of this here is the Western medical science classes that are required. And you can take those either before you start the program or while you're at the program. So if you already have those classes, then you will not need to take them again. You can just transfer them into the program. And then if you do not have them yet, you can either take them at our school, or you could take them at a community college or a local college near you, wherever you live, in order to prepare for the program. The more you have your basic sciences covered, the faster you'll be able to get through the actual MSTCM program. So there is 123 units within the program, and then there's 960 hours of clinical as well, for a total of 3,090 hours for the whole program. Now this next page here is actually my favorite page. It shows you more about how the program will progress and what to expect while you're in the program. So let me just clarify some things for you here. If you see here at the top, there's a plus sign and an arrow. And then if you come over here, there's an arrow that goes both ways. And then there's this arrow that combines 2 rows. So these are all showing you what is required in order to take each class. Anything on the far left side of the page, you can take your very first semester. Now, for instance, if we start off in the acupuncture, you can see that you need this class to take the second one. If you see a plus sign, though, that means you can take them together. And when you get here to acupuncture 3 and 4, and you see the arrow goes either way, that means you can actually take 4 before you take 3. So if that semester, when you get to this part of your education, if you don't see acupuncture 3 being offered, but you see acupuncture 4 being offered, you can go ahead and take it. And if you're bilingual, if you speak Chinese and English very well, then you can probably even find an opportunity to take them together, and that could help you get through the program a little bit faster. So yeah, so the arrows tell you which one to take in a row, and then when you see the bidirectional arrow, it means you can take either one first. So you can take acupuncture 6 before acupuncture 5 because you have the bidirectional arrow. Now you have to finish all of Acu 1 through 4 and then foundations and diagnosis before you can get into Acu 5. And then you need to finish all of your foundations and diagnosis along with your herbs and formulas before you can get into this box here, which is your final year of your education. These are all your senior level classes. This line here is all your Western medicine. So you just follow the arrows. The only thing on this page that is twice is human anatomy and human physiology are represented here and down here. So what I like to do when I went through the program was when I finished a class, I would just cross it off. Just cross it off. And so once you take a human anatomy and physiology, you can actually cross it off in both places. All of these basic sciences, like I said, you can either take them before now clinic, complicated section of it all. Entrance is pretty much the final. See here. Well, it's clean off in Chinese, offer it in English. And so you have community service. You can start applying for community service if you want after CL3, but it's not required until you graduate, so it can be taken at any time. It's a total of 15 hours. Comprehensive 1 exam. Now the comprehensive 1 exam must be taken in order to graduate from CL4 to CL5. There's 2 comprehensive exams throughout the entire program. One is the comprehensive 1, and then the other one would be over here on the side. It's actually the comprehensive 2 or the graduation exam. All of these classes here at the bottom can be taken anytime throughout the course. They have no prerequisites, so you can take them your first semester or your last semester. It does not matter. Now at UEWM, we do have some excellent student services. We've got a wonderful campus. You can't see it today personally, but if you do get a chance, you can stop by and we'll give you a tour. We also have a very good library. So when you graduate from UEWM, you become one of our alumni. And many of our alumni have developed successful practices in the Bay Area and have clinics where they will even look to hire new graduates. And so one of the things that I recommend you do while you're in the program is that you make friends with your fellow students, especially the ones that are more advanced than you, because they can not only teach you a little bit of what they've been learning and show you a little bit more of, you practice more in the clinic with them, but they'll also, when you graduate, they may want to give you a job at their clinic because they're slightly ahead of you, or maybe somebody that's graduated 5 or 10 years ago has a very successful clinic and will put up signs here on campus looking for new graduates to start working in their clinic. So be very, make friends while you're here, and also look for opportunities to network with our alumni once you graduate. Maybe someday you'll have a clinic and you can do the same, similar, and hire our recent graduates as well. So some of the student benefits that you get from going to UEWM, you get discounted treatments. So I recommend, we give you 1 free treatment so you can experience it. So if you want to come by the clinic starting next semester, once the clinic is open again, you can come by and get a free treatment. And now if you have not experienced acupuncture and herbs before, that'll give you an opportunity to see what it's like and see if that may even interest you more in the medicine. Also, while you're in the program, I recommend you get treated as much as you need, because one of the things that I've seen and that I've experienced myself was that as you go through the program, your health gets better. You know, like for me, I was very tired when I started the program. I worked very hard to get here and I was exhausted and I just really couldn't even hardly keep my eyes awake to study. So I went and got treatment in the clinic and now I'm able to read whole books from cover to cover and remember stuff. And it was very, very helpful for me, not only to help me with my studies, but also to understand the medicine from the inside out. Be able to have confidence to say what it can do and what it can't do when I talk to my patients. This is very useful for people to understand the medicine, to actually get treated and use the medicine. So we have, if you're interested in externships to China, we can help you set up those with partnered universities. We also have free Wi-Fi on campus and free parking. Now these are some pictures of different rooms in the school. This top left one is in our Great Hall where we have graduation ceremony or guest speakers and seminars. We do Tai Chi Qigong in this room and many other Chinese New Year celebrations, all kinds of fun stuff. And this is one of our treatment rooms. And the bottom left is our herbal room where we have well over 300 individual herbs for custom formulas. And this is a picture of a group after competing in the Tai Chi competitions at, I believe that was Berkeley. We are the Chung Heritage site for acupuncture, and so this is his grandson here. And so this was the ceremony in order to inaugurate the school to be the heritage site for Chung acupuncture. Wang Lijeng, he's been teaching for well over 30 years. Wan Laoshi, he's been teaching for at least 40 years. Li, she's been teaching here for 15, 20 years. Dai Laoshi, the same. Dai Laoshi teaches in both the English and the Chinese program. The rest of these are for the Chinese program. This next slide, these are all some of our faculty, including myself here, that are teaching in the English program. This is Dr. Winters, who teaches Western medicine. This is Grace, who teaches in patient care and psychology. This is Oscar Hernandez. He teaches in our tween-up classes at present. So this page helps to understand the price of all the different schools in the Bay Area. As you can see, the UEWM is the least expensive in the Bay Area. And we also have, well, we're not the highest pass rate because, you know, Oakland does have a 100% pass rate for this, but they only had 6 students take it, whereas we had 60 students take it and still had a 94% pass rate. So you can see we have a very good pass rate and we are the least expensive of all the schools in the Bay Area. So just to talk about the requirements of what you need to apply. Once again, you do need 2 years of college before you can start the program. And it doesn't matter what those classes are in. They can be art, they can be language, they can be music, they can be science. It doesn't matter. As long as you have 2 years of college before you start, you're able to come directly into the master's program. And those 2 years do need to be either 60 semester units or 90 quarter units with a minimum GPA of a 2.0. And if you're from a foreign university, you would need to get your transcripts translated and evaluated. This slide here, we have all the information that you need in order to apply. So most of our forms are online now in order for that to apply. So we have an online application. We have, there is a fee in order to apply. So $60 for residents, and for international students, it would be $100. You would need your proof of citizenship or residency. You need your transcripts, official transcripts from either US or foreign school. If it's a foreign school, they will need to be evaluated if they're not in English. And probably just for the credits as well, they still need to be evaluated. Passport size photos, we need 2 of those. Current resume, 2 letters of recommendations. You can fill that out online. 2 letters of recommendation are from anybody that knows you. They do not need to be in the medical field, but they do need to be able to know you well enough to say, I know this person, I think they'll make a good student and make your school very proud of them. As far as the 500-word statement of purpose, that's from you. Why do you your native language and did not study 2 years in the United States or another English speaking? Take the TOEFL, the non-degree that will help prepare you for the master's program. So this is for international students only. And the master's program, this is for students that want more practice with Tai Chi Qigong. And this is for also even, this is open to the public. So even our patients in the clinic, if we recommend that they get certain exercises, they can come to this class and we can help teach them, like for back pain or knee pain or
Sorry, just one moment. Let me share the screen.
whatever. These are some pictures of our campus, standalone building. And so we do have free parking. We do have large classrooms. Many of our classrooms can hold 40 students or more if necessary. The Great Hall, where we do graduation ceremony, can hold 60 to 100 people probably. Like I said, this is where we do all of our and all of our guests. The back of the building. This is another picture of the herbal room. This bottom left is a picture of our treatments. We have over 9 treatments.
Okay, thank you for Clark introduce the MSTCM program. And let me show a teacher's presentation for introduce how is the class like, what you will learn from the class. Welcome Dr. Professor Dai 老师, who teaches herbology.
Hello, welcome here. I'm Professor Dai. I'm teaching the herbology class here in the University of East and Western Medicine. I graduated from Shanghai Traditional Chinese Medicine's universities in 1996. So it's more than 25 years. And I'm also already teaching the class here more than close, I think, 20 years. So if you become a student here, you will join my class. It's the herbology class. The herbology class is the foundation of traditional Chinese medicines, and you will enjoy Hope you can enjoy the study here and graduate, become a licensed acupuncturist in the future. You come here interested in become a student here because you probably already know about the traditional Chinese medicine, right? You are attracted by the traditional Chinese medicine, the good results, and you probably already got treatments before. Traditional Chinese medicine is a total natural treatment. We using 100% natural treatments like herbal supplements, the needles, the massage, and never using any drugs. Overusing drug it become problems, and the high cost, right, of the treatments is already become a problem for the Western medicines. But we are using needles, and there's no drugs there, right? And to help relieve the pain, especially for pain treatments for most of the patients, and it become very popular, not only in China. Okay, it's also very popular in America, and especially in California, and they cover the lots acupuncture treatment is covered by the insurance. So that means you're going to have a good income in the future. Some students come here to study the traditional medicine because they try to take care of themselves. They not really want to practice in the future, but they just want to take care of themselves and take care of their families. And some will want to become the licensed acupuncturists that can help more patients in the future. So they're both okay here. And so we will try to teach you from the beginner until you get graduate and get a license and you open your own clinic and become successful in the future. Traditional Chinese medicine is not only a technical or skills, actually is also including the Chinese cultural, the wisdoms. And so when you study here, you not only study the skills, you actually maybe change your attitude to your lives, change your attitude to your lifestyles in the future. So I hope I can talk more here, but the time is short, and I just want to welcome and hope you can join us in the future. Okay, and that you also can come to my class and just try to listen to take, especially the first class. You come to my class, I will introduce you to the herbals, origins, the histories, the side effects, the how to use the herbals, how to using traditional Chinese method, Chinese TCM doctors thinking method to diagnose the patients, to treat the patients. Okay, again, hope you can become the member of here, and we can see you in the class. Okay, bye.
Okay, thank you for Professor Dai. Now let Sharon share her screen, and Sharon, who is the admissions director, will introduce more detail about tuition, the new English requirements, and the class procedures and other questions. Oh, also during waiting, is it Johnny here? Johnny, can you speak a little bit about your experience of studying in University of East-West Medicine?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gianni Yang. I'm a current student here at UEWM, and I chose to pursue my study at the school since 2016. Alongside, I have a full-time job in corporate finance, and I discovered and decided to explore my passion in traditional Chinese medicine as a result of my family background. Most of my relatives and my parents have backgrounds in Western medicine. So before learning Chinese medicine, I did a lot of research on the curriculum in each school across the Bay Area and all of the schools down in Southern California to find a suitable home for myself. I eventually decided to go with UEWM, and this is my 4th year at the school. There are a few reasons that propelled me to choose this school despite other attractive options. The first reason is that our school offers a very flexible schedule and curriculum that would allow students with various backgrounds to complete our education. The hybrid model that offers both online and in-person classes was a godsend to students who had a full-time or part-time job in the past, and it was such a valuable option for students like myself during the pandemic. The school offered plenty of evening and weekend courses throughout the week from Monday to Sunday, providing students with a convenient and supportive learning environment. I would say the silver lining for the pandemic is that I was able to fully maximize my study time and accelerate a pace that I can graduate by a full year. We typically enter the clinical training phase of our study during the 2nd to 3rd year of education. During these clinical trainings, we come into contact with many different conditions and diseases that test and strengthen students' skill set on acupuncture, herbal formulas, massage therapy, trainer therapy, moxibustion. The range of conditions we treat can range from internal medicine, gynecology, fertility, sexual health, orthopedics, pediatrics, and various pain and stress management, skin diseases to psychological conditions such as depression, anxiety, personality disorders that are very prevailing in our today's fast-paced world. So at UEWM, I highly appreciate all of these opportunities to learn from and practice these skill sets from professors who have built their lifelong career around this field and devoted their passion into finding better ways to bring health to patients who walk through the door. And the second reason for me to choose the school is the tuition. Like Clark said earlier, it's the best bang for your buck in the Bay Area that offers the most cost-effective program. There's a great balance between the unit requirements and the tuition. I've been to some schools that break out the coursework that can be finished within 1 semester into 3 to 4 courses over several quarters. And that was very tasking for me in terms of time and monetary investment. So I did not go with those schools. In the process of choosing and enrolling in the TCM school, our school also demonstrated one of the highest passing rates of the California licensing test in the entire state over the past few years. This allowed me to enroll and study with a peace of mind that I would be taught by experienced faculty, gain valuable clinical experiences, and accomplish my goals on the path of learning Chinese medicine. Like Clark said, there is a growing demand for acupuncture and herbal services in the United States every year. More and more insurance companies are including acupuncture services in their plans. More hospitals are employing and contracting with acupuncturists to provide supplemental healing, and more private practices are getting established throughout the country. And for us, many of our students come very different cultural and career background and join the study of Chinese medicine every year. And more patients are also turning to alternative and Eastern medicine to seek a holistic and natural healing that oftentimes offer less to no side effects. I do personally believe there's a huge potential and market demand for our skill set in the future. And more importantly, it's an opportunity for each of us to offer our compassion, understanding, and help to patients who are looking for an alternative way to gain health. So in our school, we also foster supportive and friendly relationships between classmates. Many students were medical professionals back in China who already had a strong foundation in traditional Chinese medicine and Western medicine. It's been a great pleasure and honor for me to be able to share those experiences and learn from these experienced students. I personally benefited tremendously from my fellow classmates in terms of real life patient cases and skill sets that are just not mentioned, standardized, or taught in textbooks. So I believe that after graduation, I can apply these valuable experiences to successfully establish my new or own clinic and open up my next chapter in life and benefit more patients and friends on this path. So thank you all. And hopefully you can join us, and I will see you in the school in the upcoming semester. Thank you.
OK， 好，因为刚才那个 Clark 讲的，他那个是一个录像，是2019。Oh, sorry, I should speak English. Just now the video is shown to you is from 2019. So many things changed. So now, let me introduce the updated admission information for you. So this is okay. Let's see. So this is the most updated master programs admission documents checklist. So first, you should submit online application form, and we have a application fee for local student is $60. International student is $100. If you apply and since you join our open house, then the $60 of application fee will be waived. So please tell us your official name and in the chat to admission. Then we will according this to waive your application fee for $60. All the students needed to provide official transcript. The foreign transcript needed to be evaluated by American Educational Evaluation Agency, which is recognized by California Acupuncture Board. You also needed to provide your ID, that which is a passport or green card. And you can send the digital photo to us, but please prepare your photo like a passport photo, which will be used for your student ID card. So current resume, those Clark has introduced this, they are the same. But for 500-word statement of a purpose, is changed a little bit for the student whose previous education is not in English. They needed to provide their English proficiency evidence at the admission time. You can write the 500-word statement of purpose according to UEWM's SOP that will be used to evaluate your English proficiency. So when you apply, we will send the information to you. You will know how to write the statement of purpose according our school's policy for the purpose of evaluating your English. Those only apply to the students whose previous education received not in English, in other language. So official TOEFL score only apply to international students. So international students needed to provide the $15,000 bank statement and the finance certificate. That's for international students. So when you register class, you need to sign student enrollment agreement and school's performance fact sheet with admissions office. All the documents are required to be in English and submitted within 2 weeks prior to the start of the term or within 2 weeks of your application, with the exception of the foreign official transcript, which should be submitted no later than the end of the first semester. For those students whose education received outside USA, your admission, the final decision for your admission is based on your foreign transcript evaluation report. So please submit all the transcript and the evaluation report to admission office directly or email to, if the official transcript is e-transcript, then should be sent email to admission office email account directly. So when you ask your school to send your transcript to our school, then just provide a UEWM admissions email address to them. Students will not be able to request financial aid until all the required and qualified admission documents submitted, and after we review them, we made the final decision you are qualified for our program, then you will be able to apply for financial aid. So this is the new English requirement. Now the English, only the American citizen and people who hold a green card, they don't need to provide English proficiency to us. If you are international student, you need to provide an English proficiency document to us. So now you can use the TOEFL or IELTS. TOEFL, the total is 61. IELTS, the overall band score is 6. CSE is 6. So there are multiple tests are available now. So you can check on the ACOM website or contact us at the admissions office. But for the international student, if you received 2 years college level education, obtained 60 semester credit or 90 quarter credits, then you don't need to provide English test report to us. You can use those credits to prove your English proficiency. So I think other things the clerk has introduced in the video, they are similar, nothing, not many changes. So now, anybody had any questions about admission, you can talk with me, either in English or Chinese.
Sharon 老师你好啊，首先感谢这个 University East West University 给我们这个 opportunity。我在这个申报的过程当中，我有2个问题要提出来。第一，我按照学校发的那个就是5月2号到8月14日这个课程表 online I was applied 4 courses. After I apply, I got the phone call from the school. The school said, this semester only offering 1 Chinese is physics. chemistry and the other biology, it's offer English. So I wanted to know if the school open the Chinese program. If open the Chinese program, here is we choose Chinese language, take the class, but not the offer in Chinese. This is the first question. Just this semester, you are not offer about the second semester or future. You be able to offer Chinese courses? This is the first question. Second question, I got the online, the Sharon was very careful us about 要 doing about evaluation， 就是一个评估，学历的评估。And recommend us about the which company, which agent. I follow your guidance and give this agent a call 3 times, and you said they scan through the WeChat, talk with them, but I was scanned last week. Still until now, they are not accessing me my WeChat. And I twice again call and then left the voicemail for them, but they haven't received back yet. So the speed.
Excuse me, Chao Qiong, we can talk about this at the end. So
Okay.
still some program going on. So later, okay?
Sure.
Thank you.
没事，王超群，你用中文，等一下问那个 Sharon 老师都可以。好，谢谢。
Oh, Dr. Fu is here. I would like also invite Dr. Fu, who is the Dean of College of Extended Education, and also the Executive Chairman of World Federation of Integrative Medicine. Dr. Fu, can you speak for us?
Oh, yes. That's my honor to be invited to join this meeting. And I am the executive chairman with the Integrative Medicine, the Foundation Health. So also I'm the dean of the Institute Continuing Education of University East West Medicine. Our school not only teach the Chinese medicine, also we are very interested for the integrative medicine. That's why we research about the Chinese medicine, and we already did the fifth, the integrative medicine, the international the event. We did the 5 times, and last year we invited about 100 different countries, the master doctor, the different doctor like the West medicine doctor, MD, chiropractic doctor, and any health doctor together. We're doing the integrative medicine, the international the event, and that's did very successful. We almost included every area. Of course, the Chinese traditional medicine is most of them, but still have a lot of the different West medicine or the health medicine. Together, we did a lot of research, and we know about the wave, about how to help the people, the health in the world. And we have a lot of connection with all the world, the famous doctor. We together research about this. And the chairman, it's our school, the president, the Yin Qiu Wang. So we have a lot of connection with all the world, and also with all the world, the other school, medicine school, or the professors. So we did different research. Also, for our continuing education, the program, we also help already you get the acupuncture license. Every 2 years, you have to do the continuing education, get the 50 scores, and we refer that's a program to you too. And even you don't join the school, join the university, the master or PhD program, you still can join the course. And we have different course introduce about the Chinese traditional medicine, introduce about the different most fashion, the acupuncture technique or the Chinese medicine technique, because the Chinese traditional medicine, they still keep going forward. And right now have a lot of different new technique. Example, like the flat needle, like a lot of depends on the muscle, tendon, different economy, the new techniques, the acupuncture, we still refer that type the score for everybody interesting. Also, because the integrative medicine, they including all the type help your body, the human being, the health. Example like the Qigong and Tai Chi, that's our special too. Except the school have the Qigong and Tai Chi program. Also, we like the continuing education, we did some program. Example like the fasting program. We will very soon beginning at the spring fasting, the program, because right now almost changed to the summer. Before summer, better you did the fasting. And in the fasting, you can same time doing Tai Chi, and that's really help your health, detoxing your body, and help you improve your body, the internal energy. That's very good for anybody interested for the health program, including the doctor. Because every doctor, every day, you touch the patients, patient give you some elective information. If you do, that's called the 病气. And if you want to refuse that, protect yourself, you better have the better health. That is the exercise, Qigong Tai Chi, it's one very good choose. So if you're interested for any type of fasting program or any special continuing education program, example, like we just did the 16 hours, the international meeting from the American time, light 8 o'clock until the 16 hours, because we are international. So we talk about how to treat the tinnitus and deafness, and that's program a lot of people very interested. Every teacher, every famous master, doctors, they only refer the 5 to 10 minutes speech, but we spend the 16 hours. So you can imagine how many the famous doctor they are interested for refer about them how to treat about this. So that's improve every doctor the technique a lot. And the example like after the meeting, I treat some patients, the 10 years cannot deafness and tinnitus, and I only treat her one time, use the meeting the information, and she very happy be hearing for the 10 years, never hear anything. The American patients, the 60 more years old, the lady, she's super happy because she immediately crying because she's 10 more years, never hear anything. So I just want to tell you that our school always research about a lot of the different program and try catch the wave with in the world the most the top the wave. And also we refer different programs that can use for any doctors, any people want to join the master the program. Also refer to anybody even only want your health. So very welcome, you contact me. I'm the dean of the continuing education, Institute of Continuing Education. So my phone number in our school, the website, there, information there, or you can straight the text me. That's the best way. 626-215-3353 for the like the fasting program or the Qigong Taiji or something else, continuing education class. Okay, that's all for today. If you have further question, please free to call us and contact us. All the information in our website. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. If you have any question, please write now. If don't have it.
Thank you, Dr. Fu. It's a very cheerful speech. Yeah, anyone, please contact us if you have any question or you're interested in our program. Please don't forget to sign in the form. And I would also like to invite one of our patients to share his experience for why he chose acupuncture and how it's benefit for him. George, are you here?
Last words, it's anybody, we have a lot of students coming to the school. It's a beginning. They just interested maybe for Taiji or Qigong. Example, like she just asked some question. That's Cao Chun Wang. She is my student. And last year, she's find this information. Beginning, she just interested for the Taiji and Qigong, but then they find it, our school referred master degree and have a lot of good course. So she beginning applying our school master degree for this year. So this is a very good example. So I hope everybody, if you're interested for the health and you better join our school, the master degree, the study, because that's least give you the basic knowledge for your whole body, for your whole the program. Then after that, if you're interested for some special part, then you can join us, the continuing education the program. Because we most did is invite the most famous doctor or masters, they come into our school just to give us the most fashion the information. But for the whole page, you better study with our school, the master degree. That is really you can understanding what is a Chinese acupuncture, Chinese herb. That's all the basic knowledge, very important. Okay, hope you guys join our school, the master degree, the program as soon as possible. Thank you. Give back to the host. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Fu. Let's invite George. George, we can't hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, good day, everyone. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be invited as one of its speakers. And I would love to talk about my healing journey here at the University of East and West Medical Center or Medicine. About a year ago, I was really struggling with my prostate cancer. My back was so painful, I could hardly move. And then I researched different acupuncturists in the Bay Area, in the Silicon Valley, because I believe in the traditional Chinese medicine as an integrative medicine to complement the Western medicine that I was taking. And it was very hard to find somebody that says we will cure cancer. And then I saw the bio of Dr. Yung-Kyu Wang. It says he specializes in the most difficult situations or the most difficult disease. And I said, that's the one that I want. He's the one that I want. And the first thing that he told me when I met with him was, unlike any other experience that I had with the Western doctors. He took time with me and told me, I will take care of you. I did not hear that from all the other doctors, Western doctors at all. None of them had told me that. As a result, I really began to trust him. And in a matter of about 3 months, my PSA level that was undergoing or growing super high up to 578, 579, I think, drastically went down to 512 PSA. And it kept going down, and now it's under control. And my back pain is gone. And because Dr. Wang gave me the most holistic training, training, not just treatment, but he trained me how to take care of my body. He gave me a lot of acupuncture treatment, but he also trained me how to do Qigong. And he also taught me how to think positively and how to think in terms of looking at myself as healthy in the future. And recently, and this is as recent as yesterday, another issue that I've had since about a year ago was that my heart function was only at 20% level. And Dr. Wang gave me acupuncture for my heart because I have atrial fibrillation constantly, regularly. And all of a sudden, yesterday, my doctor says, wow, your heart is almost normal. Actually, it's actually normal. And then he said, do you want me to increase the dosage of medication that I'm giving you? I just told him, it's not increasing the dosage. It's the complementary treatment that I'm having. And I told him right in front of his face, do you know that I'm taking complementary treatment from the University of East and West, and Dr. Wang has been giving me treatment for my atrial fibrillation as well. And he said, oh, keep doing that, keep doing that. So he's not going to increase my dosage because I believe that in a matter of months, my heart problem is going to increase its healing process. There's no doubt about it. Why am I sharing you all of this? Because the area of traditional Chinese medicine is so overlooked nowadays by people who would like to get into medicine. A lot of them would like to become medical doctors in the Western tradition. Well and good enough. But if you want to give a more holistic, a more effective way of healing a person, I'd say consider the traditional Chinese medicine way, and there's no other place to enroll and practice first your skill as you graduate to an internship program here at the University of East and West Medicine. That's all, folks.
Thank you, George. We also have the Michelle Liang, who is the Associate Dean of MSTCM program and the ECE program manager. She recorded the video for us.
I cannot hear her.
the US. I received both my Bachelor CM and STE Program Manager. If you are interested in studying TCM, you'll find out that UEWM is your best choice. I'll be serving you when you get into our program and after you graduate from our program. Before I share with you more about our programs, let me introduce myself first. I have experience in higher education for over 15 years in both teaching positions and administrative positions in both China and the US. I received both my bachelor and PhD degree in computer science from the top 5 universities in China, that is Fudan University in Shanghai. I also received my master's degree from a top 50 university in the US, that is University of Minnesota. Last year, I joined UEWM, and I'm so excited to have the opportunity to serve you with my background and experience in education, technology, global exchange, and project management. The UEWM MS-TCM program will provide you the best opportunity to learn TCM with 3 comparative advantages. First, UEWM is in the heart of Silicon Valley, which is very competitive in innovation and technology. We provide UEWM school emails and shared workspace based on Google Workspace and online learning management system, Moodle, which provides you one-stop teaching and learning management service. Second, the MS-TCM theory courses and clinical courses are very comprehensive and in-depth. Our graduates' California acupuncture board exam pass rate is high. Our class schedule is flexible so that students like you can still take care of your busy work and life schedule. Students can take most of the classes in the evening and weekends. The clinical promotional exam is based on each student's progress so that you can get into the next level based on your own pace and schedule. That's right, your own pace and schedule. Third, we also provide many extra curriculum services to enhance student success, including trainings in technology, English, and career mentoring. We also recommend students and graduates to have internships in major hospitals such as Stanford and Kaiser. The UEWM MS-TCM program will help you to succeed in your study with our 3 competitive advantages. After you finish your study at UEWM for about 3 to 4 years, get your acupuncturist license. UEWM will continue to provide you with a continual education program, which is my other job, duty, and responsibilities. The ECE program has 2 strengths. First, we provide ECE credits from both California Acupuncture Board and NCCAOM. We have 2 types of classes. One type is live, online, and on-site classes, which you have to take according to our schedule. The other type is online distance learning classes, which you can take according to your own schedule. Yes, your own schedule. You can take it anytime and anywhere at your own convenience. Second, we are the first CEU provider to offer online distance learning classes on the Udemy platform, which is a very innovative and professional online development learning platform. My team and I are working very hard with famous TCM doctors and acupuncturists worldwide to make this happen. I hope you can benefit these classes soon. I just share with you the MS-TCM program's 3 advantages and the ECE program's 2 strengths. after you learn about them. Think about it. Do you have more confidence and commitment to study TCM at UEWM? Apply today. We have many deals to encourage you to do so today. My team and I are looking forward to serving you soon. With that, thank you. See you around.
Okay, thank you for Michelle's share. And we also have a Tai Chi performance pre-recorded by Jeff Lin.
This is the name of the you feel the transfer power from your foot to your hands, the weight of your body like the water. It comes from the yang style, but the Wang Zhuang Hong master the water type. It's a very good type. And if you want lessons, you can join our school's program.
It's very good. Okay, we also offer Tai Chi classes, which is an audit class that are not a part of MSTCM program. Everyone can join the Tai Chi classes. The Tai Chi classes is 220 for 15 classes every week. Okay, now if you have questions, please ask questions.
The people maybe ask the question, is why you are the East-West Medicine University refer the Master Traditional Chinese Medicine program. Why these types of schools, they like to play Tai Chi? Okay, I want to answer this question. because the Taiji is one part of the Chinese tradition arts, and also the Taiji and the Qigong, that is one part of the integrative medicine. That is why before I see the our school, our university is later with all the world with the integrative medicine, because we always want the mix together with Qigong Taiji exercise, help your health, and also the use the traditional Chinese acupuncture and the acupressure and the Chinese herb help your health too. Because we always, human being only have one. Doesn't matter which type of method, our target is the same, improve your health. So we are different with Western medicine. They only, if you head pain, they give you the pain medicine, keep your head not pain. That's all. But the Chinese medicine, we treat the root with what's happening with the head, why they cause the pain. And this part, if you have this method, then better you can same time pay attention your sleep, pay attention your food, and doing some very good exercise. That will help you really change your head. So I think this is integrative medicine principle, and we use different methods, just one target, help your health. So that's why our school, our university, from the president into one, he's chairman with International Foundation Integrative Medicine. So very welcome everybody. You can join our this foundation too. If you have interest in, very welcome, contact us. Thank you. Okay, this sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? Hello, Charles. Now everybody can open your microphone and video so we can talk if you have any questions. Sophia? Hi, Sophia, can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hi. So I'm not really interested in the in the loan program or the master program. I was interested more in the, I saw something that you were having a program for the face. I don't know how, I was trying to find it in the internet and your website, and I couldn't find it, the curriculum for that.
Oh, you mean the beauty program?
Correct.
Yes, the beauty program, we will launch classes later, but I got your email. I will give you more information about that.
Great. Okay, well, thank you. That's the one that I'm interested in.
Okay, thank you for your interest.
Okay, thanks.
Maybe the Baixue, you can introduce a little about the beauty treatment. People interested.
Yeah, the beauty program is combined with medical beauty and the traditional Chinese medicine. We use a healthier way to make people beautiful. the new trend for integrative beauty. That including the acupuncture, facial, and facial massage, permanent makeup, and some newest technique of beauty. We plan to launch permanent makeup classes maybe in the May. And we will also have some beauty seminars later. I'll keep post more information. Jake, hello, Jake. Jake, do you have questions?
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I was having breakfast. So, like, I have a kind of housing issue. I live in Korea right now. So when I decide to go to university there, like, how can I deal with the house problem? Is there any dormitory, or is there any information it can give me that I can find some kind of house?
You have a health concern?
Yeah.
We have the acupuncture clinic in our school. We have both teaching clinic and a specialist clinic. For teaching clinic, we have interns who study in the clinic, and we also have a specialist clinic. We have the very famous doctors, experienced acupuncturists who can treat different kinds of health issues.
I think he said about house issue.
Yes,
he needs a room to stay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So Jake, so we had international students when they arrive at the beginning, maybe they book a hotel, then they go to look for the renting place nearby our school. So there are some options. We can you can Google, or we can provide the renting advertisement to you. You can contact the owner to schedule the discussion about renting a room.
Yes.
안녕하세요, 제이크 씨.
네.
그 방 문제는 저희가 도와드릴 수 있어요. 웹사이트도 많이 있고요. 저희가 한인들이 사용하는 그런 방 쉐어링하는 그런 웹사이트가 있어서 거기 사람들이 많이 렌트도 하고요. 네, 그래서 그거는 저희들 도와드릴 수 있습니다.
렌트 가격은 대충 어느 정도인지 알 수 있나요? 대충 평균적으로라도?
평균적으로 이 동네에서는 1,500불에서요.
네.
1,500불에서 비싼 데는 2,500불까지. 근데 그게 아마 1,500불에서 2,000불 사이에 많이 있을 것 같아요. 네. 1,500불에서 2,500불, 네, 1,500불에서 2,500불 사이가 제일 평균인 것 같아요. 네.
한 달 말씀이시죠?
네.
네네.
근데 제가 아직 혹시 제가 이메일을 보내드려도 될까요?
네.
평균 가격에 대해서? 네.
네.
혹시 사인업 해주셨나요? 이메일 주소를 남겨주시면.
네, 남겨놨어요.
아, 네네. 감사합니다.
네.
Haley, hi, Haley, can you hear me? Haley, do you have any questions? Harry Choi. Hi, everyone, please turn on your video and microphone. And if you have any questions, please talk with us.
哎，王朝晴，你的问题是关于那个成绩单评估，你尽可能再跟那个 ERES 联系，他那 WeChat 你联系上了，他没有接受你的联络，对吗？
是的，
找到他了，找到艾玛了，对不对
？Yes。OK，
那我会通知他们公司的人，让他通知艾玛尽快回复你。如果可以这2天再试一次，好吗？我待会儿就会通知他们。让他一旦跟他联系，让他接受你的邀请，好吗？
好的。
另外课程问题就是说，我们的课程每个学期是有不一样的，中文和英文课程不一定是一样的，但是这个 program 的课程总会安排到的，所以你不用担心。如果这个学期没有，下个学期可能会有，或再下个学期有些课程，如果它是没有 prerequisites 要求的话，你不用特别的着急，只要是学校的安排都会保证同学们能够按照在限定的时间内能够上那堂课，好吗？如果有具体的学业问题或者你的进度问题，你可以等你成为我们的学生以后第2个学期以后跟那个 academic office 进行联系。第1个学期我会帮你，好吗？
谢谢。
好，就这样。
王兆群啊，我们学校的专家，招生专家就是 Sherry， 你直接问他。
我知道，因为他比较忙，所以
都比较忙，但是你的事儿大家都很重视。你看王校长，我们还都在帮着你。
是啊。那当然，所以我也这么远嘛，我住在洛杉矶这边湾奈，所以很远的。如果来到北加的话，真的都是很多的问题。但是我就是说这个学校除了就是师资力量雄厚而外，还有就像你们介绍的，还有最大的像一个家庭有爱，这是很重要的。
这是很好的改变，对你的身体很有帮助。
对。我上次上了，当然我除了直接在你的领导下受益而外，那个王校长那个开示观，还有刚才那个老师的表演，我这样练了，我自己的病真的就慢慢好起来，很高兴。
对呀，我们 everybody coming here first for your health by yourself, and also if you can learn more knowledge, then you can help more people.
That's true.
And also martial arts and Chinese medicine, they always like the family, they match together. That's really helped understand more traditional Chinese arts, understand more Tai Chi, understand more traditional Chinese medicine and Chinese acupuncture. All it's the same culture, so it's really help each other.
Yes, thank you. 那我现在这个情况，那个白雪，我得重新申请了哈，选课，所有的都全部来一遍，还是申请不要了，就是选课的，这是 Sharon 老师，重新选课吗？
你现在就是说你的那个就是注册表，你的申请表也是有效的，你还是按照申请表走。你的注册课程，你呢就是因为你选了那个课程，这个学期是没有的课程，对吧？所以呢，我会把你的注册表给 void 掉，你重新填一张注册表，按照我给你的 class schedule 里头有什么课，你可以选的课，像你现在就选没有预修课要求的课，好吗？我告诉你，没有预修课要求的课是前面有3个星号
Yes。
然后选中文班的课程，好吧？
好的，谢谢。
好，不客气。你会收到 invoice， 然后按照那个财务的要求去付款，好吧？
好的。
尽快付款，然后我们会帮你 create 这个上课的那个 account。
好。
Every Sunday morning, 9 o'clock, we still online have the Tai Chi Qigong class. And everybody interested, you still can join us.
Hi, Nadja. Nadja V. Did I say it right? Can you speak with us?
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, you're saying it correctly.
Hi, nice to meet you. How do you heard us?
Hi, nice to meet you. I was looking for, I am actually already enrolled in the program. I'm gonna start in a week, I think it's May. And I was looking to get a master's in traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture. So I was looking online for several schools, different schools, and I actually went and visited a few. And honestly, your school was the one that stand for me. It was everything from the curriculum to I went to to get a tour, and so everybody was very helpful and nice. And everything that you guys have been talking about when it comes to tuition and the flexibility in the schedule, the actually curriculum, the program. And so it was really a very easy choice to make.
Okay, I'm happy to hear that. Welcome to UEWM.
I'm sorry?
Welcome to University of West Medicine.
Yes, thank you. So I don't have any questions. I just wanted to attend the open house to see if there was any other information that I was missing, but it seemed like everything was covered.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, 蒋成良. Hi. Can you turn on your microphone? Hello, 蒋成良.
Sorry, I will switch another account. This screen is flashing. I'll change another account.
Hi, do you have any questions? We have the special offer for today. All the attendees applied today can get a waived for the $6 application fee. So if you have any questions, please let us know. And if you want to apply, please apply today. So we can waive the $60 application fee for you. And we are happy to see today we have a Korean students. We have many students from Korea, from China, Singapore, and Malaysia, all around the world. We have different countries students. I really like the school multicultural environment. We have also teachers from Korea, and we have an English program, Chinese program. Okay, 2 more minutes, we can end today's meeting. Aaron, do you have anything to share?
No.
Okay, let's play a video and end today's meeting. Thank you for everyone's participation.
Thank you, all of you.
If you are considering a career in integrative medicine, come to see us at the University of East West Medicine. The Master of Science in Traditional Chinese Medicine program is a comprehensive program designed to lead students to the level of knowledge and practical skill to become a successful independent healthcare provider. Located in the center of Silicon Valley, the world's leading technology center, the campus has a multicultural and bilingual study atmosphere with classes taught in Chinese and English. Holistic medicine, such as Chinese medicine, is growing in popularity. In fact, many of the leading hospitals in the US now employ full-time acupuncturists. Students will have many opportunities to connect with world-class Chinese medicine experts, not only on campus, but from all over the world.
Okay, that's all for today. Thank you, everyone. Please contact us in the future. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.